The American Association of Individual Investors welcomes you to the Stock Investor Pro video tutorial series. Today, we will explain how you can use the Stock Notebook to create analysis templates that will save you time and improve your productivity with the program. Stock Investor Pro, AAII's fundamental stock screening and research database program, allows its users to isolate companies that meet a base set of criteria by applying quantitative filters to either the entire stock universe or a select group of companies. In addition, users can analyze these companies using the over 2,000 data points available for each company, as well as rank these companies on a single data point. However, many users have a favorite stock screen, collection of data points, or data ranking that they use frequently. However, they find it's redundant to continuously select these different elements every time they use the program. Luckily, there's a time-saving feature in Stock Investor Pro that allows you to select a stock screen or a portfolio, a specific set of data fields for analysis, and a ranking order once, and then not have to repeat the process again. This involves creating a custom stock notebook, and this will be the focus of this video tutorial. The Stock Notebook in Stock Investor Pro is the work area of the program, where you can access and view specified data for multiple companies simultaneously. When you first open the program, you are presented with Stock Notebook number 1 untitled. By default, this opening notebook presents the entire set of companies currently in the database, sorted in alphabetical order by company name, and has the default standard view applied. However, you can create your own notebook template that will automatically perform multiple actions to show a particular portfolio, stock screen, data view, and/or ranking scheme. Stock Notebook number 1 untitled opens on the View tab, the first of the data tabs on the Stock Notebook. The data shown depends on the view that has been applied or loaded. A view is simply a collection of data points that you can use in the program to display data on the Stock Notebook or to print view reports or create statistical summary reports. By default, when you first open the program, the standard view is loaded. Using the view editor, however, you can create your own data views and apply them to the Stock Notebook to display only those data points that interest you. Stock Notebook number 1 untitled does not have a portfolio or screen loaded when you first open the program. Looking at the toolbar at the top of the program window, you can see drop-down menus for portfolio, screen, and view, and that none appears for portfolio and screen, and that standard appears for the view on the opening window. As mentioned, when you first open the program, the companies in the Stock Notebook are ranked in alphabetical order. At the bottom left of the screen window, you can see how many companies are in the Stock Notebook, as well as how they are ranked. In order to create a custom notebook, all you need to do is to load your preferred stock screen or portfolio, along with the desired data view and ranking scheme, and then save the notebook for future use. To illustrate this process, we begin by doing the following. Apply the predefined NEF John screen by selecting it from the screen drop-down menu. Apply the multiples view by selecting it from the View drop-down menu. And lastly, rank the Stock Notebook in ascending order by the PEG ratio based on estimated long-term earnings growth. The data field is PE to EPS estimated growth 5 years. By right-clicking in that data field column in the Stock Notebook after applying the multiples view, and then selecting rank by PE to EPS growth estimate 5 years ascending. Keep in mind that you may also use screens, portfolios, and views that you have created yourself. These too will appear in the respective drop-down menus of the program. Applying the NEF John screen will load the passing companies into the Stock Notebook, while selecting the multiples view will load those data points that are included in this predefined view. Once we have applied the desired elements to our custom notebook, we save it by clicking on the File menu and then selecting Save as Notebook. This will open the Save Notebook window, where you can name the notebook and, if you wish, enter a description of that notebook. In this example, we're going to name our custom notebook NEF, and then click OK when we are finished. To open a saved notebook, click on the File menu and select Open Notebook. The keyboard shortcut for opening a notebook is to depress the Ctrl and O keys simultaneously. This will bring up the Open Notebook window, where you can select the notebook you wish to load. Once you have selected the desired notebook, click OK. When we open our NEF notebook, the predefined NEF John screen is run automatically, and the passing companies are loaded in the stock notebook along with the data fields in the predefined multiples view. Furthermore, the results of the screen are ranked in ascending order by PE to EPS estimated growth 5 years. If you have a particular data view that you always use, or a favorite screen, or if you have a portfolio of stocks that you closely follow, you can create a custom stock notebook in Stock Investor Pro and make it the default notebook. By doing so, the view, screen, ranking order, etc. that is contained in this custom notebook is what is first loaded whenever the program first opens. As we mentioned earlier, by default, when the program opens, the stock notebook is loaded with no portfolio, no screen, and the default standard view, which is ranked in ascending order by company name. With this time-saving feature, users can specify a portfolio, screen, view, and ranking order that the program opens by default. Once the format of the desired default notebook is specified, click on the camera icon in the toolbar to set the current stock notebook template as the default. Alternatively, you can select Set Current Notebook to Default from the File menu. A pop-up window will provide confirmation of the default notebook change. Once you have modified the default stock notebook, the contents of the notebook are what will be displayed when the program first opens. If you wish to revert back to the standard stock notebook with no loaded portfolio, no applied screen, the standard view, and a ranking order of company name in ascending order, you can do this by selecting Set Default Notebook to Standard from the File menu. To recap, stock notebooks are a way for users to economize their time by combining a portfolio, screen, data view, or data ranking order into a single template that can be loaded with a matter of seconds instead of having to select each of these elements over and over again. This concludes this installment of the Stock Investor Pro video tutorial series. To view more of these tutorials to unlock the full value of your Stock Investor Pro subscription, visit the Stock Investor area of AAII.com and select the video tutorials link. The Stock Investor area of AAII.com also provides a wealth of user resources, including troubleshooting advice. If you have any questions or problems about Stock Investor Pro, feel free to contact AAII Technical Support via email at techsupport@aai.com.